I will admit, I am sorry for the past 3 days. I should begin this video the first day of the month, every single month. Well, I couldn't this month. I was just working and working and working. And so guys, we're finally here. It's that time of the month again. It's time to talk about the most anticipated movies of December. And guys, December has been one of the biggest months. I literally am on Box Office Mojo right now. Guys, this is hard. I mean, for number one, it's not. But for other movies, guys, there are a lot of movies coming out this month, and it is just ridiculous. But let's talk about last month. So I did predict that Justice League would make the most money. I'm pretty sure I said that. Got that completely wrong. That movie's actually going to lose money, I've heard, so I think I made a huge mistake on that. And Thor, of course, was the number one. I should have gone with Marvel, but I went with DC for that one time only, and look what happened. They screwed me very hard. But anyways, I think I get the flop right. What would I pick for flop? I think I picked Daddy's Home. That's not true, because I work in the movie theater, and that movie is always packed out, like for real. It's 4 weeks in, and we had a sold out tonight. Alright, so let's talk about December, guys. And before we do, I do have a few little announcements. So, in December, we do have a lot of movies coming out. A lot of Oscar movies, a lot of limited movies. So, I'm going to say this. I will be busy. Guys, it is getting crazy. In December, there are a lot of movies I want to see. So, that's one of my priorities. See every movie possible. That's always my priority. But I do have more important things. I have school. I got 2 more weeks. I'm a senior. I have a bunch of stuff to do. Okay, you got that. And then you got work. And I gotta do all of that. And with Star Wars coming out, it's gonna be super duper busy. And it's just gonna be crazy. And I don't know how it's gonna work. But either way, I will still do movie reviews. I will still get as many movies out as I can. But we will see. So let's continue on now. So let's talk about my 3 movies I am looking forward to. And I didn't prepare for this list at all, so I'm just really gonna wing it. I know my number 1, don't worry, we all know my number 1. So number 3, okay. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I think this movie's gonna be good. I really do. I really do think it's gonna be a good movie. Number 3 is gonna go to Jumanji. I love the original Jumanji. It's one of my childhood movies I grew up watching, and I'm hoping to review it before the new one, but then again, busy. But either way, I want to see the new Jumanji. It looks funny. It's actually rated PG-13, which is completely shocking to me. I did not. I thought it was like a PG, really family movie. No, it's PG-13, guys. So maybe we actually might get adult jokes. But either way, from the trailers, it looks fun. It looks funny. It looks kind of cool. I want to see the new Jumanji. It's definitely a movie I want to see. Alright, so moving on, number 2. Okay, so I'm going to go on a huge limb here. Last year I did really good seeing limited movies and Oscar baity movies. And I've been doing that kind of past week, so hopefully I will be able to see this movie in December where I live. My number 2 is actually going to go to The Post. I have heard very great things of this movie. I have heard, The Board Review released their top 10 movies, and that was their number 1. It's Spielberg, it's Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, the cast is amazing, but the main thing is, guys, it's Spielberg, and it's this new movie. I want to see it. The trailer that came out like a few weeks ago, it looks really interesting, so hopefully we can get maybe a Spielberg another directing award. Maybe, who knows. We're definitely going to see some Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep nominations. I can already see that happening, especially Meryl Streep, because she could look into a mirror and get nominated for an Oscar, just saying. So that will be number 2, and that is a very push number 2. And before I say my number 1, just to make it different, let's do some honorable mentions. I want to go ahead and say Disaster Artist, which I am 100% seeing this Thursday, coming up Thursday. So expect that review, very excited. Tanya, which also comes up next weekend, very excited. The Greatest Showman, that looks good to me. It's the lyrics from La La Land, so yeah, sign me up. All the Money in the World. I know the whole Kevin Spacey thing. I still want to see the movie. It looked good from that new trailer they showed with Christopher Plummer. I saw the new trailer. It still looks good to me. I mean, it looks good. I can't believe they got that film that fast and all. Downsizing is another movie that's actually going to get a worldwide release, and it's like a whole Oscar movie. Molly's Game looks good. Phantom Thread looks boring. I'm sorry. I will see it, but it looks very boring. And yeah, that's it. Those are all those movies are coming out, and there's a lot of good movies coming. Hopefully they're good movies. So now, let's just say it, guys. Let's say it together. My number 1 and you guys' number 1 is hands down. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Come on! Like, it's the sequel. This is not a freaking prequel like Rogue One was. I don't like that movie that very much. But this is Kylo Ren. This is Rey. This is everything coming back. Luke! Give me some freaking Luke, man. I am very excited. And they released the runtime. It's like a 2.5 hour movie. It gets me more excited. And it gets me very nervous to work. If you do not know, I actually work in the movie theater. I'm usually an usher. So it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy working there. But either way, I get to see the movie, and I hopefully get to see it early too. Won't say much about that. Either way, I am seeing that movie. But we will see. I am excited. It's your number one, and we all know that. Alright, so now it's time to have 3 movies you really don't want to see. And these movies, from the trailers, they really are like the worst things. So number three, it's kind of a throwaway. It's Ferdinand. I don't know. I saw the one trailer in the theaters. It looks like a really kids movie. It looks like a better version of The Star, honestly. I've heard a lot of good things about The Star, but either way, Ferdinand just doesn't look Coco or Toy Story. It really, really looks like a Rio or like something like that, or like The Star. Looks like that kind of movie. So maybe a good family movie, but that's it. It doesn't look Toy Story to me at all. But who knows? Who knows? Alright, so number two is a movie I am 100% saying it's number 2. This movie called Father Figures with Owen Wilson and Ed Helms. Yeah, I almost said Harris. Ed Helms, that looks like crap. Like, I don't know if they're trying to save the best jokes from the movie and they're trying to show all the bad jokes. Well, that's a bad advertisement if you ask me, because these trailers are cringy. Like, I can't, they're cringy to watch. I've chuckled a few times, I will admit, but like, it looks bad. It does not look funny. I definitely don't think a lot of people say it looks good too, because I have not heard a single person, like, when I watch that movie in the trailer in the theaters, you can generally tell when people are like excited for me. They'll whisper, like when the trailer goes off, they'll whisper about it, or they'll laugh, or something like that. This movie is completely silent, so I'm not sure about Father Figures. And it used to be called Bastards, and then they changed it because, you know, bastards. And number one might come as a shock. It might actually come as a huge shock for people who like might love this trilogy or whatever, or soon to be trilogy. My number one's Pitch Perfect 3. I don't know. I mean, the sequel, I'm the only one who actually like likes the second one. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Not as good as the first one. Nowhere near as good as the first one. But all these trailers, it looks terrible. Like, not good. Like, it really looks like they're just grabbing that towel and they are wringing it out. It's a Pitch Perfect towel and they're wringing it out, trying to get a story for a third movie. And it's like an hour and 33 minutes long. Like, I'm not excited about this movie at all, and that's kind of sad because I like the first one. The first one's a funny movie. The second one is 100% watchable and has its one hysterical moment. It's with Rebel Wilson on the lake and the dude. But overall, this trailer is, man, I'm not interested. And every time I see the trailers, everyone in the theater, they're not laughing or they're not into it. They're really just, and there's like a bunch of like action explosions. Like, what are you doing? The first one was about these like girls coming together to sing, and now you're on a boat jumping off while it's exploding? How did we get here? So yeah, that's my number one. If you hate me for that, I'm sorry. It's just from the trailers. I hope it's good. I like the first movie. So now let's do the favorite part of the video where we talk about movies that make the most money and movies gonna flop. Listen, do I really need to talk about movies that make most money? Here, I won't talk about it. I'm just gonna put the poster up. There you go. Right there. I'm putting right there my little editing. I just put it right here. Right there. There you go. You really don't need to talk about what movies make the most money. Like, guys, you don't. Let's move on. Okay. So now the movie's gonna flop. This is actually kind of hard. I really thought about this. I could see Pitch Perfect 3 flopping. I could. Because the third one, I mean, it looks bad. A lot of people, it might get a lot of bad reviews. People don't want to go see it. A lot of other stuff to go see. But I think there's enough fans of that series to go see it, so I'm going to go on a limb here and go with Father Figures. Again, it looks terrible, it looks cringy, and it just looks like a really bad comedy, so I'm going to pick that, but I could definitely see Pitch Perfect 3. but I definitely don't think Star Wars is gonna flop. So anyway guys, that is it. That is my last most anticipated for the entire year. Next time I do this, it'll be 2018, which is insanity to me. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. And one more thing, I have one more update. If you stay with me this long, now you get the really good news. A little information about my top 10 best movies of the year. I do that every year. Well, last year it really worked and a lot of people liked it. I got a lot of views on it and a lot of people really liked what I did last year. So this year, once again, I do have enough movies on my list. This year will be another top 20 best movies of 2017. Expect that video towards the very end of the month, maybe like December 30th or 31st. And right now, it does look like top 10 worst, just 10. But for now, I mean, I am confirming there is going to be a top 20 best movies of the year, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.